Welcome to the Wingman's Path, to positivity, to raising your vibration, and to creating a life of your choosing. I am so happy you're here joining me today, and I'm happy to be here with you, because I know when we're able to get a little spark of positive energy going, and that's one thing about the Wingman's Path. I've been digging being on the path. What can I say? I have been loving this path, and I've been loving the positive energy that seems to spark in me, through me, to you, from me, to us, all over the place, to all of us. And it's been wonderful, and so I thank you for being a part of it, and I thank you for sharing these practices and sharing the positivity, because when you can get that vibration going, I don't have to tell you what it does for your household and your loved ones and your family and community and friends and neighbors, and it just keeps moving and going and going. And I found for me, I'll talk about my formula for success one other day, but I found when I can get myself in a better feeling place, it gets my vibration higher, and it makes me see a whole lot clearer what I'm trying to achieve. Anyway, speaking of achieving, this weekend was not a big achieving weekend. This weekend was a recuperating, lay low, hangout weekend. I had the big wedding, of course, my daughter's wedding last weekend. And so Janet scheduled a small procedure to have done, so we have just been recuperating this week, and everything's great. It's been easy, and I am one who loves just hanging out on the couch and watching TV. And we're staying at a friend's. It's marvelous. Fireplace, a view of all this, believe it or not, pretty crazy, and it's been great. So we've been hanging all weekend just watching TV. And I learned of a new channel yesterday, man. I learned of a new channel. The Hallmark station, right? We were watching the Hallmark station because Jan has it on, as she says, you know, for mindless TV. But not for me, man. I was getting into it. I'm like, hey, what do you mean? Doesn't he know she loves him and he loves her? What's going on? And Jan was like, well, not till 7 minutes on the hour. 7 minutes to the hour, right when it's about to end. So as I was watching it, something came up which I thought was very apropos, and it reminded me of a practice that I do a lot. Where, well, there was a couple kids on the show, of course, the single mom, you know, her son was having a challenge, and when he got through it, he said something like, I didn't realize that's all I had to do, or something, and she said, his sister said something to him, sort of like, maybe God just wanted you to make the first move, right? Maybe God wanted you to make the first move. And it reminded me of a practice I used to call help you, the big you, the universe, help you, yourself. Because so often, you know, I talk vibration all the time. What's your vibration doing? And there's nothing better than when you get your vibration going in a great way, and you start having action, because that's inspired action, and I don't have to tell you how much more productive and creative and wonderful you feel when you are in inspired action. But sometimes it's hard to get to that inspired action, and sometimes just doing action signifies your intention to the universe, sends out, helps you tweak your vibration, helps show the universe what your pure vibration is. You know, you can get your vibration moving in a positive direction in many different ways. There's not just one way to do it. You know, I took my Wingman minutes and these practices, but certainly physical exercise can do it. Spiritually, a lot of people do it. Whatever works for you, right? So what we want to do, though, is always get our vibration moving in the direction of what we want, right? Of what we want. And sometimes we forget that. And I have found that it's best when the universe reminds me. It was like a tap on the shoulder yesterday from Hallmark. And it was before the 7-minute mark, right? And as I heard it, I was like, I'm going to do that practice today, because really it's a reminder to me. As I saw it, that's what I thought. I thought, it's a reminder to me that I better not just be hanging out on the couch too long, right? Because you can get into hanging on the couch, and I have this weekend. I've been really a couch potato. And I think it was a reminder, a little tap on my shoulder from my universal friends, my universal wingmen, to make sure I start having some action. Because sometimes you get in action And then your vibration really starts getting purer and purer and purer, and you get yourself into inspired action. So to you, I'm saying to you, I thought for both of us, we could practice the idea to help the universe help us. Help the universe help us. You know, the universe is just mirroring what we're sending out. So if we're not sending out a pure vibration, maybe start stepping into some action. Maybe start doing something that will start moving you in the direction of your dreams. It can be just something to get yourself moving, right? Sometimes we just have to get ourselves moving. And I thought that was a tap on my shoulder. I thought the universe was tapping me on my shoulder yesterday saying, hey, do this for a practice. And while you're doing it, don't forget, you've got to start getting into some action for yourself to start making things happen. So join me and let's say, help the universe, help me. And let's get that in our mind. And feel as if we know, right, that the universe has our back, right? As Gabby Bernstein says, the universe is going to help us, right? Help the universe, help us. It's like Tom Cruise in the movie Jerry Maguire, where he played the agent and Cuba Gooding's football player, and Jerry Maguire was going off at him. Help me, help you get a bigger contract. Help the universe, help you achieve what you want. Help the universe, help yourself. Help the universe, help yourself. You get it? You get the feeling you want, knowing you're sending that out there? Help the universe. I'm going to help the universe help me. I'm going to help the universe help me. It's a great day to help the universe help me. I'm going to make sure the universe is loud and clear on what I want to achieve. On what I want to achieve today, on what I want to achieve this week, on what I want to achieve this year. Right? I'm going to help the universe help me achieve my goals. And how am I going to do that? I'm going to make sure the universe can see my very clear vibration as to what I want. And I know for me, action sometimes is the way to make that vibration, is to tweak that vibration. Sometimes you can only sit on the couch and meditate and think about it and get it going. Sometimes it takes a little action to really get you moving, to get your mind better moving in the direction you want it to move, right? To start coming up with inspired action, because that's where you want to get to. Have a wonderful day today. I thank you so much for joining me. Have a day where you have some inspired action, right? You have some inspired action. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today and sharing some positive energy with all of us. Have a great day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Your wingman, Michael, signing off.